That doesn't. It may just be this year, maybe just for those 10 orphans. Who knows?
No, it says Christmas would actually be canceled, meaning you're not just pranking them to say it's canceled. It's actually canceled.
I know, but for how long?
So you'd steal her? Really?
Yeah,
you'd steal an old woman's purse? Come on, it's an old woman.
Yeah, well, how?
But it's an old woman's purse. It's an old woman's purse. Fine. So you'd rather steal a... Okay, fine. Wow, everybody... Okay, that's a bit... Huh? Okay, so for me, would you rather be black in a white neighborhood or be white in a black neighborhood?
Neighborhood. What's that?
I said neighborhood.
You said neighborhood.
No, I didn't. I mean, so would I rather... Okay, but it doesn't say... I mean, so... You know... I'm gonna go with this one just because... Oh, wow. I mean, okay, I lost. Would you rather be attractive and poor or ugly and rich? You have to look at it this way, okay? If you're attractive and poor, you'd be able to be a relationship. But if you're ugly and rich, you could still be in a relationship because there'd be gold diggers, right? Who want the money. So you'd still get a relationship either way. So actually, it really wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
So it's just whether you want to be ugly or poor, ugly or
Go with I don't know, just I don't know, attractive and poor, I guess.
Wow. Okay, so would you rather only listen to the Beatles or only listen to the Rolling Stones?
With the Beatles, I don't really have never really followed any Rolling Stones songs.
That's a good hard question. Okay, I've lost 16 frames, but... Okay, Rolling Stones are good, but the Beatles are also just as good. Ooh, I don't know, because they're... Beatles are good, but some of the Rolling Stones... Chat looks weird, I know, but I'm on OS 10, so I'm sorry. I'm gonna go with the Beatles, just because. Wow, everybody says the Beatles. Okay, would you rather have a beer belly or have 3 chins? 3 chins refers to excess fat under the original chin.
So then so much excess fat that it looks like you have 3 chins now.
Yeah, but so would you rather have this? Would you rather have this?
Yeah.
Or 3 chins?
3 chins, I guess.
You'd rather have 3 chins?
Yeah.
Everybody would rather have the big stomach. Okay. Would you rather lick peanut butter off of a hobo's foot or lose $250 in the stock market? Nope, I'm gonna go with I still just.
$250.
So I had to lose $250 in the stock market. Would you rather know the exact time and place of your own death, or know the exact time and place of death of everyone around you? You wouldn't be able to stop it.
I guess me. Since
you'd rather know when when you were gonna die.
You wouldn't have to go on telling everybody.
Nope, everybody says
because you can't stop it, so why would they need to know too?
Would you rather eat only buffalo wings for the rest of your life or drink only buffalo sauce? Oh my god! This is creepy. Okay, so I would eat buffalo wings, just buffalo wings. That's all I was able to ever to eat. But if I drink buffalo sauce, all I'm allowed to drink is buffalo sauce.
Those things.
And I can't.
Buffalo.
What?
Those things you had, those like alcoholic things or whatever, those chicken fall-off things.
Yeah,
Those
but
buffalo.
so I'd either drink buffalo sauce, or so I could. But it says here that if I do drink buffalo sauce, I can eat whatever I wanted. But I can't drink milk, and I would only be able to. That would be my drinks, no water, no nothing. If I eat the buffalo wings, I would only be able to eat buffalo wings, but I could drink any other soda, whatever, anything I wanted.
Maybe the
So I'd have to
buffalo
choose.
sauce?
No, I'd rather eat buffalo wings just because. Ha!
Yeah,
Look at that, 93.7.
It would be wrong.
Would you rather know everything or be the ruler of everything?
Know everything. You'd be the Lord of all of them, I don't think.
Would you rather be Dr. Zoidberg or be Kif? Oh, God. You don't, because this is from, what do you call it? You don't know. This is from Futurama, so.
Yeah, I'm kind of I feel lost.
Okay, so I gotta decide. Do I want to be Zoidberg, or do I want to be Kif? You know, I'd rather be Dr. Zoidberg just because he's interesting. Would you rather punch a pilgrim? Oh my God! Or eat an avocado?
Some people like avocados. Like, I'd eat an avocado.
God, punch a pilgrim. Oh my God. That one was just horrible. Would I rather be a genius in a world of unintelligent people or be an intelligent in a world of geniuses?
This one, James got this one, and he would.
It says in both cases, no one else would share your intelligence level.
Yeah, so you'd literally be the only intelligent person, and that'd get really annoying because everyone else is like really stupid. Then on the other hand, you'd have them taking care of you.
Okay, see, with this one, everybody would be dumb and you'd be smart, and so it'd be like you'd be constantly be like, God, you're such an idiot. You get frustrated. But this one, you're dumb and everybody else is intelligent, and they get frustrated with you. That's basically your choice. Is you be frustrated with everybody, or have everybody be frustrated with you? So
this is your question.
I know it is, but I mean, you can also answer it. But so that's what I'm saying. This would be our choices. You're either a genius, everybody around you is an idiot, and you're constantly frustrated with them, or
you'd never. Well, unless they kept getting more intelligent. They could tell you everything, and then you get more intelligent, but then they're also getting more intelligent.
But if you look, Will makes a point here. See what Will says? He makes a point. He says you can make a machine that makes people smart, though. Then
no,
so now everybody's
because James
smart.
said that no, you couldn't do that. Everyone
Why?
they're always unintelligent, just every time, all the time. They're always unintelligent, and you can't change that. They're always going to be unintelligent. That's what James said.
I still would be the genius just because I'm a genius and yay, haha! Whoops.
I don't know why. It's just.
Okay, would you rather fight the Civil War or fight the Revolutionary War? This is assuming you know your United States history. You must have an active role, no drummers. So you have to actually be shooting and stuff. So
Yeah.
Civil War or Revolutionary War?
Mm,
So we have North versus South
I know what that is.
or us versus UK.
The what?
Us versus the UK.
Oh yeah.
That's what the Revolutionary War was.
Yeah, I know.
The Civil War was when it was the North and the South and stuff. So you have to basically make your choice.
I don't know.
Personally, I would do the Revolutionary War just because, haha, you get to be like, UK against the British and stuff. But I mean, this is your question. So.
We won that war, but then the UK say they won that war.
Okay, the Revolutionary War. If the English say they won that war, that's impossible because we'd still be under rule of the Queen today if that was true. So they are.
There was some war that in American Wars. He said that they think.
So which one would you?
The Civil War.
You do Civil War?
Yeah.
Ooh, everybody would do the Revolutionary War. Aha!
Probably more people like.
Okay, so would I rather be an Olympic tennis player or be an Olympic table tennis player?
Table tennis.
Table tennis. What? Are you serious?
Yeah, I'd rather. Do
Wow.
that,
No,
yeah,
table
no.
tennis. I'm sorry. I like what's it called? The other name
Ping
for it.
pong?
Ping pong. I like ping pong better. Okay, would you rather get stung repeatedly by a Japanese hornet or be bitten once by a black widow spider? You'd have an equal chance of dying either way, so that means you can't get the...
Japanese hornets poisonous. Black widows are. But Japanese
Basically,
hornets,
I'm pretty sure they are, because it says you would die. Let's find out. The Japanese giant hornet is a subspecies of the world's largest hornet, the Asian giant hornet. It is a large insect, and adults can be more than 4.5 centimeters long, with a wingspan greater than 6 centimeters. A wingspan greater than 6. It has a large yellow head with large eyes and a black thorax. Japanese giant hornet, 3 small. As the name implies, it is endemic to the Japanese islands. It is known as Osozumabachi, which is no, I don't. It doesn't say anywhere about it being poisonous. Yes, it doesn't mention anything about it being poisonous. So, but it says you would die from it, which means they're assuming everybody who's doing it is allergic to bees.
Yeah.
So if you would have looked at the thing. Okay, so from my findings on the internet, the Japanese hornet is not poisonous. So if you are not allergic to bees, you'd be stung repeatedly, but that doesn't mean you're going to die because it isn't poisonous, or at least that's what I could find.
It says it has venom.
It did where? Did it say that on that? Hold on, let me go back to the Wikipedia. Did it? Because I didn't see that anywhere. I just must be an idiot. There, the workers' Japanese villages. In Japan, beekeepers often prefer European
Convection oven.
Captive in a giant hornets.
Venom, right there. Venom. But it's
the Japanese giant hornet is large and can be very aggressive if provoked. It has venom which is injected by the 6.25 millimeter long stinger and attacks the nervous system and damages tissue of its victims. Tests with mice find the venom to not be the most lethal, having an LD50 of only 4.0 milligrams a kilogram, which compares to the deadliest wasp venom to mice by weight of so
you can only die if the can still be lethal to people who are not allergic, provided
the dose is sufficient.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much it administers to humans. It doesn't say. It says that it's 4.0 mg a kg if it's doing it to mice. So I don't know if it's. It just says 30 to 40 people die in Japan every year after being stung.
But that's probably the most.
It says advice in China is that people stung more than 10 times. Okay, no, yeah, you die either way because it says more than 10 times and it says repeatedly, so it does make sense. You die either way.
People got enough stuff collected. Bitten once by black widow, I guess. But is there? It says.
But it says there's a chance of dying, so it doesn't say if I get bit by the black widow, I'm not going to the hospital. It doesn't say I can't.
It's a chance of dying.
It says there's the chance of dying, but there already is a chance of dying with both of these. So I'd rather do the black widow because I could go to the hospital and then they'd cure me. I just would say I've been bitten by a black hornet or a black widow. And they'd go get the minister because they already would have that stuff on hand because black widows are poisonous already. So it makes sense to choose the black hornet.
Who was that?
Okay, would you rather stick your cut up hand into a bowl of vinegar? Oh God. Or eat 3 worms alive.
Whose is this one?
Yours.
Oh, I eat 3 worms alive.
5347. Black hornet. Yeah. So would I rather constantly have wrinkled clothes or never have toothpaste? No matter how long you ironed your clothes, they would be wrinkled. You could brush your teeth with nothing but water and a plain toothbrush, no mouthwash. I already have these, so I'm going to go with that.
And you could just continue. Start a new trend. buffering now.
I shouldn't be buffering because my sister's watching it and I've got to study up, and she's got it pulled up on her tablet. So it might just be you, Zay. I don't know. Okay, so if you were about to die in 5 minutes, would you rather do everything you would want in those 5 minutes or call your family?
Calling my family. Isn't this yours though?
No, I just did the last one.
Which was?
Which was the... it was the one about wrinkled clothes.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I said I already have wrinkled
Call my
clothes.
family.
So you said you'd rather call your family.
He's also family now.
Okay, so would I rather only be able to speak via a translator or only speak when asked a question? The translator would listen to what you said, then relay it to the desired person. You would still be able to listen and understand people with the translator.
So you could talk to anybody? Oh. Yeah, it did say do everything, which could include...
Oh yeah, she...
Generally
I'd rather be able to speak via a translator, only because you could still, understand, and, Okay. Would you rather be smart and always be ignored, or be dumb but everybody always listens to you?
Like, I don't know, I guess be dumb, but always listen. Be always listened to.
So you want to be dumb, but everybody listens to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. More people would rather be smart and then have no friends. Wow. The internet sucks, man.
Didn't say that you don't have fun.
Would I rather have uncontrollable diarrhea or uncontrollable vomiting? Oh God. Both can happen at any given time. Oh, this could be horrible. This could be horrible. I would rather have uncontrollable diarrhea, to be honest. Just because.
This one's for me?
No, it says, as a gentleman, would you rather paint your nails or wear high heels? Okay, here, we'll skip this one then.
No, wait, no, I'd
If
rather,
girl,
if I was
it.
a guy, right, it doesn't matter. If I was a guy, I would paint my nails because, like, I don't know, guys do that, she does it. So with this
one, what she was saying, if she was a guy, she'd rather paint her nails than have to walk in high heels.
I don't even wear high heels in the first.
Yeah, but you probably wouldn't. Yeah, but have you ever?
Yes.
Okay, so if I was stranded on a deserted island, what would I do? Would I rather try to escape by building a boat or stay there and wish you get found? I'd rather try to escape by boat because sure I could sit there and hope to be found, but come on, I could be like 95 years old by the time somebody finds me. So yeah, no, I'd rather try to escape. Okay, would you rather be deep sea diving and your oxygen tank runs out, or be bungee jumping and have the cord snap? So basically, would you drown or squish into the ground, basically?
Well, no, because I could be bungee jumping over water and it stops right as it gets to its most stretched part, and then I just like dive into the water.
But it could be shallow water, so you hit your head and you crack your head open.
No, because it might not be, because you slow down when you get to the end, and so when it snaps, and you might not be going that fast. Kind of like, but then you're still not supposed to dive into it. But I don't know. I would just say it's deep water. I'm bungee jumping into deep water, and so I dive into the water.
Okay, so you'd rather bungee jump.
Yeah.
Everybody would. I mean, I even would do that only because it's like, come on, you're underwater, you're gonna drown. I'd rather bungee jump because, like you said, yeah, it could just be like,
They never do it over shallow water. What would they do with that?
I can only use one of the two. YouTube. I don't even have to think.
You do.
Because.
I didn't even.
Yeah, because I already do YouTube, so it's like. Okay, so would you rather have a lot of time but no freedom, or have freedom but no time?
What's that supposed to mean?
So
you have a lot of time and no freedom, like
meaning you have a lot of time. You have a lot of time, but you can't do anything with it. And then the other one is you have freedom but no time to do anything. I still don't understand that either, but that's basically the question.
What kind of freedom? Like America is like a free country. I'll tell you something like that.
Like I said, I'm assuming this one is like you have the time. This one you have the time to do stuff, but you already have a lot of stuff to do, so you really can't do anything you want.
So, but you have a lot of time to do stuff, but you have a lot of stuff to do, but you can't do it because you're busy.
Yeah, I think it's like you have a lot of stuff. You have a lot of stuff to do.
No, you.
And you have a lot of time to do it, but you can.
No, you have a lot of time, but you have nothing to do. You
Yeah.
have a lot of stuff to do, but you don't have any time to do it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
stuff
that's
you
what
want
it
to do,
is.
but you don't have time to do.
Yeah, that's basically I think what it is. So you have to decide what you want to.
Stuff I want to do, but have no time. Because
This one?
you just sit around and do nothing.
So this one.
Yeah, I guess if that one what it means.
Everybody went with that one.
probably
I didn't even know what that was. So would I rather punch a pilgrim? Wait, didn't we have this one in the session?
Yes.
That was hers though. So I'd also eat an avocado because come on, punch a pilgrim? That is just wrong.
It should have
man.
come up saying you've already done it. But
I know, but it didn't.
don't-
Okay, would you rather eat a 5-course meal in front of 10 starving children, or steal a bucket from 5 starving army Santas?
5 selfish.
Oh, 5 starving army Santas. Sorry. No, you can't give them your leftovers, and you'd have to spend the stolen money on things for yourself.
Steal the buckets because then I could use that money to go into the store and buy stuff and then take it to Salvation Army instead of just eating.
But it says
from
things for
Salvation
yourself.
Army.
I'm assuming it means you can't give it away. It has to be like you have to be selfish with it.
And then you have to keep it.
Yeah, you have to be selfish whatever you buy.
Or things for yourself.
Yeah, so meaning you have to be
No.
selfish with it. So you've stolen it, so you can go buy something nice for yourself, and you're not going to donate it.
Well, but it says the money, but it says five favorite bucket. It doesn't say the money. It just says the bucket.
Oh, but it says you have to use the stolen money, so they're assuming there's money in it, and you're taking the money in the bucket. Stolen money and then hit the Santa? Or why? Oh my god!
I'd still steal the money because then there'll still be other people there that are given.
So okay, so you
Just
wouldn't
tell
eat.
people that
So
are
you
coming.
wouldn't be mean enough to eat a 5-course meal in front of 10
Because
starving
who knows? I
children.
could have gotten no at the beginning of the day, and someone put in like 50 cents, and that's the only thing that's in there when I steal it.
Everybody says that. Okay, if I was hit by a car, would I rather have locked-in syndrome with no cure in sight, or die right when the car hits you?
Locked-in syndrome is
Not be able to
life.
speak or move, only able to blink if even that.
Yeah, that's what.
So
locked-in
basically, I'm in a
syndrome-
coma, pretty much.
Yeah, so
a living coma.
But you're aware of everything that's going on.
So I live in coma. I'm alive and aware, but I'm pretty much in a coma because I can't do
There's
anything.
an episode of House on locked-in syndrome. House on some TV.
I'd rather die right away because to me that's just pain.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't talk to anybody. I can't move. I'm stuck in the bed for my life. I'd rather just dead. Done. That's it. I'm dead. Because it's faster death. I'd rather, and then having to, at that point, then my wife or family or whatever is like, to pull the plug. This is pointless. So would you rather be a wizard or be the King of England? You would have ruling power as king. So it's not, because King of England doesn't actually normally have, it's the queen that does. But in this case, if you were king, you'd actually be able to.
So let's just say queen, since they're saying if you were king, since I'm a girl, we're just going to say queen.
Okay, so would you rather be the Queen of England or be a witch?
A witch.
Witch is a female wizard, basically.
Well, when people say witch, people think of like supernatural witches where they do.
No,
stuff
but if
like
you look
that.
at, but if you look
But if
at,
you're on like
no,
so it's
but
like
if you look at Harry Potter,
Yeah.
they're wizard and witches.
Yeah.
That's what they refer to the
Right,
female
also
wizards.
wizard.
So would you be a witch or would you be the Queen of England?
A wizard. Or
Why?
witch, whatever. No, you just rule a country. Okay, I guess that's great and everything, but then
No, obviously everybody, because I understand. I would pick that too.
But
Because
then
I mean, you could be like,
you could use a spell
man,
to
I'm
become
hu-
the queen
you
of
could-
England.
That's true too. That's right. She brings up a point. It doesn't say anything about not being able to. You could become a wizard or a witch, and you could just go, "Poof! I'm King of England."
Yeah.
"Psh, oh, I'm King of England now. And then you could do with whatever you want with that. She actually brought up a good point on that one. So would I rather live until 80 in poverty or live until 40 in riches? This would be your total lifespan, and you wouldn't be able to get around it with money. How would you get around it with money anyway?
I don't know.
If I'm only supposed to live till 40, how would I use my money to extend that? That makes no sense.
I mean,
I'd rather live until 80 in poverty only because I'd live longer. Wow, people on the internet are assholes. Jeez. Come on, they want to be rich? I
Look at
don't
what
want to be
question
rich.
about-
I'd rather be poor and, Would you rather die in the Hindenburg or die in the Titanic? So here's your question. So here's your... You either blow up and burn or drown in icy cold water. That's your choice.
Yes.
Basically.
I think they'd both be pretty painful, but I think the freezing would be more painful.
Also, the freezing is more of a slow death, whereas the fire, it's more of a you burn, you're dead. It's more of a
and people. There was one question that we got, and I was looking in the comments, and people say that you die in when people die in fires, they die of smoke, inhalation before they die of the bombs.
Yes, but I'm still.
So you die of smoke inhalation.
Yes, but I still think you would. But I still think freezing would be longer.
Yeah, but I'm saying that smoke inhalation, I think, would be less painful than freezing longer.
It would, and plus, I'm pretty sure you die quicker. Because with this, you're in the water. You're in the water. You're trying to keep yourself afloat. It's freezing. It's or even if you're holding on to something, it's still freezing water. You're wet now, and it's say 10 degrees. I think it was 10 or 20 degrees. When the Titanic sank, because they were up in the Arctic. So yeah, so you'd rather die in the Hindenburg.
Yeah, I don't.
Wow, that's just like. Wow. So would I rather take the cinnamon challenge or take the gallon challenge?
I did the cinnamon challenge.
I'd rather do the cinnamon challenge. I've heard of the gallon challenge. That was just.
I think Rose's brother did that.
If you walked into a room, would you rather have everyone stare at you in disgust or have everyone look away in disgust? So basically, they're disgusted with you either way, but on this one, they're looking at you.
I'd rather have them look away in disgust.
65%. Okay, would I rather own a pocket-sized giraffe or own a pocket-sized elephant? Okay, so basically it's the size of a normal house cat.
A giraffe could become gorgeous.
Yeah, so basically you have a giraffe that's the size of like a house cat or an elephant that's the size of a house cat. And they're living actual elephants and an elephant or actual elephant or an actual giraffe.
I think
so
an elephant the size of a house cat would still probably be like 30 pounds. That would be like.
I'd go with the pocket-sized giraffe just because giraffes are cool.
Yeah. James would say that too.
Giraffes are cool, man. Sure, you'd say elephant, but imagine that elephant would still be heavy.
It'd be like probably be the size of a small toddler. Be as heavy as a small toddler.
Because elephants, enough as it is, what are elephants like? 600 pounds or something? They're huge. Okay, so for you, this one, would you rather have to live Adolf Hitler's life or live Joseph Stalin's life?
What did Stalin do?
Stalin was, what do you call it? He was, Russia, USSR, like, communism. He was communism, so he was, and then obviously, and then you have Hitler, who was German, And it says you would not be able to fundamentally change what happened. You'd still have to kill the Jews if you were Hitler, or do it. I forgot what Stalin did, but you would have to look it up. You want me to look up? Really? I have to look up Joseph Stalin? Fine.
Giraffes are boring.
What do you mean giraffes are boring? How dare you? Giraffes are awesome. Are you kidding me? Joseph Stalin was the leader of the Soviet Union from the 1920s until his death in 1953. Holding the post of the General Secretary of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union, that is a really long title, he was effectively the dictator of the state. He was basically the dictator of the USSR.
Yeah,
so basically, rule the USSR or kill the Jews.
Did he kill people?
But he still orchestrated it. Think about it. If Hitler wasn't there, that wouldn't have happened. He's the one that said kill the Jews. So he still happened. He still is the one who started everything. So it's still Hitler still killed the Jews. Whether or not, that's why, but today if you look at the history, they still say Hitler killed the Jews, whether or not it was actually him killing them. He still killed them.
Yeah, I'm Stalin, because he dictated people, didn't go and kill people.
See, more people would rather have not killed the Jews. Would I rather take a cold shower every day or take only hot showers just once every 2 weeks? Cold shower every day. Because I'm showering every day, so I'd rather do that. Would you rather work a minimum wage job for the rest of your life or live in the wilderness for the rest of your life? If you choose the job, you cannot quit and find a better one. You must work at the same place forever. You will never receive a raise or promotion unless the minimum wage laws are changed. If you choose to live in the woods, you can't ever return to society, although you can bring someone with you.
What's minimum wage job? Even though you can't really. No, you can't.
No, Zay, here's the problem with that question. You didn't read it properly. The thing on the bottom said you had to do what Hitler did.
You can't change.
You couldn't change it. You had to do what Hitler did.
I booked the minimum wage job because then it could change. I could move to a country and then get a minimum
More
wage
people would
job.
rather live in the wilderness.
So you can't live off of minimum wage.
Would I rather have an extreme narcolepsy or have a bad case of Tourette's?
What's that?
Okay, so narcolepsy is like I can be right here and I just sleep,
like, oh yeah.
and then I wake up and I'm like, what the hell?
No, because people get like you can.
And then Tourette's, I could be like walking down the street and all of a sudden I just like shit, just out of nowhere.
Everyone has that though.
No,
very
but
small
basically it's saying I could be driving, I fall asleep and I kill myself.
Yeah.
But if I have Tourette's, I could be driving and I just shit, and I'm still driving.
But it's also I'd rather have a bad. Whose question is this? Even.
That was me.
Oh, okay.
I'd rather have Tourette's just because it's like I'm not gonna kill myself with it. I mean, I might say something someone might kill me, but
no, because not even like 10% of people that have Tourette's has.
Will makes a point though. Yeah, in church, imagine that. I'm in church, shit, out of nowhere. It's like, I'm sorry.
Only 10% of people with Tourette's actually has coprolalia, which is what that's called when you have.
Okay, so would you rather be a graphic designer or be an architect? Assuming that both pay equally and that you would be skilled at whichever one you choose.
I'm a graphic designer since everyone's on computer and stuff now.
Would I rather live in a treehouse or live in a floating boathouse?
Treehouse.
Assuming that neither is a bad place to live, you'd probably just have a difficult time getting the mail. I'd live in a treehouse. Would you rather be credited with the invention of the wheel or be credited with the invention of the internet? History would name you as the sole inventor of your decision.
The internet.
Ooh, she's going with the internet. And everybody went with the internet, as everybody would. Would I rather be the homemaker or be the breadwinner? Either way, your household is making enough money to be comfortable.
So like stay-at-home mom or a working dad. That's basically what it is.
I guess I did. No. I think what it's saying is no, because see, you make houses or you make bread that you enter in contests and it wins.
What? That's not what that means. You don't know what these mean? Look it up.
I'm pretty sure. I'm not looking it up. I'm not looking that up. I'm pretty sure that's what that means. No, I didn't go with the better one. Too bad. Okay, so would you rather speak in only Ebonics or understand no slang whatsoever? So if you do this one, you'd only be able to understand words in the Webster's Abridged Dictionary. For either one.
I do the Ebonics. Because slang, that means, do they consider can't slang? Because then you wouldn't.
Wow! They'd rather understand no slang whatsoever.
You would just speak in it'd be like, you'd have to say, hello, my name is Anna.
Would I rather always run or always crawl? And then it says on the bottom, I'd be sprinting everywhere.
So like the Flash, and then you could get to California in 2 minutes. So what? Yeah, but if someone said, "What's that?" you wouldn't know what that was saying because you don't know what to mean.
I'd always run, just because running everywhere all the time. Okay, so would you rather be stalked by Slenderman or take part in one of Jigsaw's games? Jigsaw is from Saw. He's the guy that he was the one that says, I want to
Yeah,
play a game.
I've seen this.
And he'd put you in the room, and he'd be, so you either take part in one of his games, or Slenderman's just all the time, always there stalking you, and you're going to work, he's there.
They never said the Slenderman's going to kill me, just be stalked.
No, but I'm saying he's there when you're walking on your way to work. He's there in your bedroom while you're sleeping.
Yeah, you become friends with him now, because it doesn't say he's going to kill you.
As you're taking a shower, he's there. That's creepy. Come on. So you'd rather be stalked by Slenderman.
Yeah.
But either way, neither of them didn't say you'd die for either one of them either. Although you would assume you would die if you did Jigsaw, though. I mean, would I rather eat only chewed up food from out of a toothless elderly person's mouth, or eat only chewed up food out of a young chin smoker's mouth? Oh, God. I'd rather go with this one. Just because. What?
Yeah, see you.
Okay, would you rather wear high heels or wear a dress? Either way, you're wearing female clothing.
So this is supposed to be for a guy, but I'd rather wear a dress. Yeah, you just be used to it.
Slenderman I would get used to. But imagine it though, Slenderman, he's whatever you're doing. Sitting on the toilet taking a shit, in the shower.
This is weird. We already got this one. Whenever I see James
why? We already got this one. What happened?
They never get repeats. So you can skip this
I'm skipping this one because this is for me, right?
Yeah.
Because I already answered that one. Would I rather have an incredibly nice car or own a personal helicopter? Okay, the nice cars would be nice, but I'd rather have a helicopter because screw it, it's a helicopter. Oh, come on! Helicopters are way better!
Where are you going to put it? You live in Ohio.
I don't care! Helicopters are cool! Would you rather only eat or only drink?
Only.
So it doesn't matter which one you do, you still would get all the nutrients and stuff you would need.
Yeah. You can get that from drinking, you can get all the stuff.
That's what I'm saying, so, but it depends, you can only drink liquids, but you'd still get everything.
Only drink. That's usually all. And since you already get
Lost.
Yeah, but
would I rather actually have to laugh out loud every time you type lol, haha, LMAO, etc., or always have to replicate the face of any emoticon you use? I'd rather just type it out. I mean, see? And everybody agrees. Would you rather eat a cup of baking soda and then do a shot of vinegar, or eat a pack of Mentos and then chug a Diet Coke?
Eat a pack of Mentos and then chug Diet Coke, since that myth has been busted by Mythbusters.
Yeah, he makes a point.
No, but you wouldn't have to vomit, you just have to reenact the face.
Would I rather have an average house in the middle of a city or have a mansion miles away from civilization? Assume that neither location would be unpleasant. The house is your primary residence.
That one, because people already do have mansions miles from civilization.
I'd do the mansion because it's a huge house, man.
You just drive to wherever. You have a mansion, assuming you have enough money.
Would you rather be eaten by a lion or eaten by ants?
A lion.
That does actually make sense, because think about it. If you're eaten by a lion, you're dead quicker, because it would probably go for your throat right away, and then
And
then ants, it's like ants are like what, this long? Ants are what, this long? Ants are like this long and real sweet. Come on, you'd have to have like billions and billions of ants to eat you.
Those are the ones we go, which are the big ones, then those teeny ones.
I'm saying, but you'd have to have billions upon billions or trillions of them. Would I rather be starving for the rest of my life or be obese for the rest of my life?
Could be bulimic, could be anorexic.
I don't know. I'd probably be. I don't know. It just says starving, so
No,
it doesn't necessarily say that you're skinny.
No, it's not,
you're just starving, so it doesn't say you could have a little bit of weight. You're just not. It doesn't say whether you're skinny.
Well,
it just says that you're starving. So it's like, so you're either starving or you're just really fat for the rest of my life. I'd probably be obese. I mean, because it doesn't necessarily say that if you're, that you are skinny. But would you rather have your current pet live as long as you do, or bring a past pet back to life? In both cases, the pet would be perfectly normal and healthy.
Does have your current pet? I've never had a pet.
Yeah, you have.
What was it?
You don't remember?
What?
She doesn't remember having a pet.
What was it? I had a
We went to the
goldfish.
IX Center. Yeah, it's still a
but
pet.
I mean,
So did I, but my.
I don't know.
So did I, but
Mine
sad
died
story.
in like 3 days.
So did I, but sad story. My grandmother killed it. She still owes me another fish. She hasn't got me one yet. Would you rather? Wait, is that me or you?
This is you.
Okay. Would I rather end world hunger or find a cure for cancer?
Oh, I think they had that.
This is a hard one. I wouldn't be able to profit, but no one's hungry. But then people would still have cancer.
More people that are hungry or more people with cancer?
I know, but no one would. But if you find the cure for cancer, no one could ever get cancer again because they just would cure it after you get it.
Once people are hungry, they're not hungry, then people start dying of cancer.
You'd end world hunger, but it would just start up again, wouldn't it?
No, you end it forever. I think.
How would you end it forever, though?
You would not be able to cover up.
Yes, but how would you end it forever?
I don't know, just end it forever and then
I guess I'm gonna go with end world
people
hunger.
get cancer and they should cure it.
See, look at that. Everybody says
Yeah.
cure cancer because it doesn't make it. Because this says sure you end world hunger, but does that mean no matter what it's so everybody always has food all the time, no matter what? How would that happen?
Yeah,
Like I don't understand how that would work.
That's not like Jesus comes down and he multiplies everything.
Well, maybe he does. I don't know. Doesn't say. Would you rather eat a rancid mixture of rotten
Exactly,
egg and
this
old
is
fish,
awful.
or be naked in vomit?
Bathe naked and vomit. We got this one. No.
Oh, we got this one earlier.
This was the
It was yours.
Oh,
It was
why
yours and
didn't
you answered.
No?
Yeah, you did. You said.
No, I read it because you didn't say it correctly.
Yes, I did.
You said like.
So if I could only... Okay, fine. Well, this one could be yours. If you could only have one for breakfast the rest of your life, would you rather only eat waffles or only eat pancakes?
Waffles.
More people like waffles. Okay, would I rather become a superhero or a supervillain? The power is neutral. It would be used for either good or evil equally. Superhero. Nobody ain't got time for that. WGGS. Would you rather be a heavy smoker or be a heavy drinker to the point where it controls your life?
Like how does smoking?
Because if you're a heavy smoker, that means that your body's like, I gotta have a cigarette, so you have to have it now. So you have to drop whatever you're doing and smoke. Or drinking, same way, you're always drinking all the time, So you gotta decide which one.
I don't know. I guess be a heavy smoker. Because drinking, I don't know. I think because when you drink, you can cause other people. What? You get drunk and you drive drunk and stuff.
Would I rather marry at age 10 or never marry at all? You must be faithful to the relationship. Choosing not to marry means that you would never have a typical family. Well, but that means that if you don't marry at all, then you can't have kids because it's not.
But it says not have a typical family. You could adopt kids. You still have kids though.
I'd marry at age 10 just because I want to marry somebody.
You could have a friend live with you, not a spouse. Friend, just a friend.
I know the answer to this one. Would you rather chocolate or vanilla?
Is this mine?
Yes.
Yeah.
Chocolate, right?
Yeah.
See, I told you. What? Yeah.
Of what?
If I had to dress one way regularly, would I rather be well dressed from the waist up with ridiculous pants and shoes, or be well dressed from the waist down with a ridiculous shirt and hats? All clothing is mandatory. The ridiculous half would be clown-like, and the other half would be normal. So basically, I would either be a nice shirt, a nice looking hat, but with this one, I would have. With this one, I would have the big clown shoes and clown pants.
Like? So you just have like bell bottoms, wearing bell bottoms while having.
I'd rather be dressed better up top. I'd rather be dressed better up, waist up, than waist down. Would you rather be an amazing security guard or a terrible FBI agent? You would not lose your job.
Well, I don't know, because a terrible FBI agent, since I think, I don't know, do I want to work for the government?
So you said you'd rather be a terrible FBI agent?
I guess, but do I want to work for the government? Or...
So basically, your question is, you're just a security guard working anywhere, or you work for the government. You're just terrible at it.
Yeah, I don't know.
So you said FBI agent.
I guess FBI agent, because then you could be like.
Wow, more people said amazing security guard. I mean,
you don't lose your job, you know stuff the FBI knows.
Plus, anyway, with the FBI, they sometimes I've seen they get paid pretty good too because they work for the government. So they got pretty good salaries.
People say government pays bad.
So would I rather kill a 5-year-old girl's puppy or kill old lady's cat? If it was a 5-year-old, she would cry like all day, but might get a new one when the 55-year-old would most likely die of sadness or something. I don't know. Oh God, though. I mean, this one. I mean,
and sleep in a coffin.
I mean, it was hard. I mean, because I don't want to do either of them, but
I guess a cat.
I'd go with the 5-year-old puppy.
The 50.
I mean,
the 55-year-old, but she could be 70. Could be 90.
Would you rather play 1-on-1 with Michael Jordan not in prime, or play 1-on-1 with LeBron James in his prime? So play 1-on-1 with Michael Jordan, but after he's been really good, or play 1-on-1 with LeBron James now when he's really good.
LeBron, since LeBron's not as tall as Michael.
No, more people wanted to do Jordan.
Yeah, not in his prime because they might win, but I don't know.
Would I rather live an extra 25 years or live a life without the need to sleep? I would love to live without needing to sleep. That would just be awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is mine. This is yours. No, because I just did the last one. Wait, no, what was the last one?
About the LeBron and Jordan one, and I said LeBron.
Was that the last one? That wasn't the last one.
Yeah, unless you did one.
No, that was the live 25 years, or that was mine.
Oh,
this
yeah,
was yours. Would you rather play a game of 1-on-1 again, except instead of Jordan, instead of Jordan James, it's Jordan Bryant?
Bryant is this one in his time or not?
It doesn't matter.
Jordan. That's when I go Jordan.
Would I rather lose my preferred hand or lose my preferred foot? I'd rather lose my preferred foot because I would rather not have to try to write.
Yeah, I still wouldn't have to find. This is mine.
Would you rather live without your cell phone or live without your iPod? iPod is any MP3 player, no portable music. So that means no tablet either.
Yeah, but no portable music. If you lose your iPod, then you just use your music on your phone.
But it says no portable music, so you can't have music at all, period, then.
That was the music store that breaks on your iPhone. Music app breaks.
You're not allowed to get music onto it at all, ever. It would block out music. Any way of getting music.
I lose myself since I don't even have one.
Yeah, that's true, you don't. No, they said they'd rather lose their iPod. Would I rather play Beirut beer pong or play flip cup? Oh my God, what's flip cup?
Flip cup, you have like some cups lined up, whatever. You drink it, you put the cup down right side up, like on the edge of the table, and you have to flip it so it lands upside down.
Okay, but it doesn't say what's inside of it.
Beer. It's
so they're both alcoholic games.
Yeah, they're both drinking games. Like. Yeah, but
that's what I said. I'm assuming that if you chose to lose your iPod, no music at all, period, which would mean wherever you put music, it would be blocked from putting music.
It seems like this. You drink it, and then close this.
We don't need it right now, but I want to keep it over there just in case.
And then you put it like this, and it's not. This one's not going to stay on. And then you have to do that so it flips like that.
Okay, so basically, they're assuming that by the time you get to like the last one, you're drunk off your ass and you won't be able to get it to flip or something.
Maybe, but I don't know. It's just some people can't have a hard time doing that.
I'd rather play beer pong. I don't know, just because beer pong, man. I played ping cup tons of times on the Wii.
People have done this on Jimmy Fallon, and it doesn't seem that hard.
Okay, would you rather use a touchscreen on all your devices or use a mouse and keyboard on all your devices? This goes for all devices, mobile through. Touch can be through a Wacom tablet or Apple Magic Pad. So basically, you have a touch thing like this on here to move this around. Or on the other one, you have this, even on here, everything is mouse and keyboard everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Touch on everything. Sometimes it doesn't make a touch screen.
You have a computer that's not touchscreen.
No, but I'm saying that they do though.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you basically that's what it would be.
Yeah.
Would I rather cheese grate my upper arm or slide down a fireman pole covered in text into a pool of rubbing alcohol? Oh my god! Both are horrible!
Well, since it's just your upper arm of one arm, such your
Yeah, but I have to
body,
completely and utterly, it's got to be completely all the way down to the bone.
It didn't say down to the bone.
It says your entire upper arm.
Yeah, so it's meaning from here to here.
I'd rather do the arm because the other one, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
God,
one
like,
arm.
I gotta.
It didn't say both arms.
No. No, buffering, I know. Would you rather live in a penthouse in LA or live in a townhouse in London?
Penthouse.
Yep. Everybody wants to live in LA instead of London. Would I rather be Alexander the Great from Greece or be Genghis Khan? Two of the biggest empires of the world's ever known. Okay, so if I'm Alexander the Great, sure, yeah, but if I'm Genghis Khan...
Say that again?
Genghis Khan. If I'm Genghis Khan, I have... My DNA is in dudes from New York to Japan. So, I'd rather be Genghis Khan, because...
You're some Genghis Khan.
Oh, come on! If you're Genghis Khan, you'd have... People in New York and people all the way from New York to Japan, everybody has at least... There's a bunch of people in that from all over the world that have Genghis Khan's... You think Alex got a lot of vag? Genghis Khan, if you look at on the internet, that guy has... His DNA is in a lot of people from New York to Japan. So that guy got a lot, too. Would you rather play for the Los Angeles Lakers or play for the Miami Heat? I was going to say them.
When the Heat comes more.
Mini Heat. So, the Lakers or the Heat?
The Lakers.
The Mini Heat. Would I rather kill 100 people or be hunted by 100 people? If you're a hunter, you can kill the people hunting you, but you cannot kill any innocent people. If you want to kill the 100 people, there's a chance one of them could kill you first.
This is the 100.
I'd be hunted by the 100.
Don't took the 100. Fusion.
Would you rather eat all the carpet in your house? Oh my god! Or eat all of the wooden tiles? Holy jeez.
The only one in our house is that. Because we put carpet in our house.
No, wood and tiles.
Well, there's no tiles.
Yeah, there are.
Well, oh.
Grandma's bathroom, don't forget that's tiles.
Really, but are they talking about real tiles?
Yeah, it says tiles. There they are.
No, it's laminate.
Not Grandma's room.
Yeah.
Grandma's bathroom is real tiles. No, hers is actual tiles. That's not laminate. Trust me, what was on here was laminate. Her floor is actual tiles. They were put in by Tammy's ex. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's real tile. That's real tile.
Okay, well then it's still more carpet.
But so basically, but which one is carpet or that?
The wood and tile.
Yeah, our house we do have. Wow, we have. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rooms plus the hallway.
Yeah.
All have carpet.
And the stairs.
Plus the stairs, and then we have a couple of area rugs in there.
Well, they don't talk about
it says all the carpet, but that's still carpet.
Rugs, not carpet.
That's still. But anyway, yeah, we have like 7 rooms plus the hallway and the stairs, all carpet. So yeah, that's a lot of carpet.
1, 2, The way it was with tile and wood, and then the entranceway was wood. With
Yeah.
like 12 rooms.
And then the basement's concrete, so.
Yeah.
Would I rather be in a car accident that kills only me, or be responsible for a car accident where you live but your 5 closest friends and family die? I'd rather be the only one to die, just honestly.
Carpet is pretty good.
What? What do you mean carpet is pretty good? What are you doing, eating carpet all the time? Jeez, man. Say, what is wrong with you, carpet? Yeah. Would you rather watch Are You Afraid of the Dark or read Goosebumps?
I don't know how many episodes of like Alfred the Dog one. I know this is season 2. I don't know. I guess.
It's basically saying, would you rather read or watch, basically.
I don't know. Read Goosebumps, because then it's not like maybe that's the only thing you could read.
Or people would rather read.
I don't know.
Would I rather lick the floor at a club? Oh God! Or lick a toilet seat at Walmart? Oh God! Both are horrible. Oh, that's
I'd
Oh,
rather
the
lick
club.
floor at a club.
you don't know what's on their shoes. Ugh.
Yeah.
But the same thing with the one at Walmart. See, they're both just as horrible. Ugh. This is mine, right?
Yeah.
I'd probably the floor at the club. I mean, Walmart is just.
You should move
Ugh.
it along.
Oh boy! Would you rather be a Muslim or be Jew? Oh,
Jew.
jeez, man. I mean, like. Okay, so would I rather be a tomboy or be a girly girl? Well, I'm not. No. Would you rather be considered a liar or be considered a cheater?
A Lyle.
For 5644, that's not. Would I rather lose my front teeth in a skateboarding accident or break both my hands on a bike? I would recover from both, but I'd probably go with break my hands on a bike only because at least with that I've got casts and it
You recover.
and I would both would recover from both. But I think getting your teeth knocked out in a skateboarding accident would hurt worse.
Yeah.
And I've actually broken my arm, so I know what that feels like. It hurts, but I'm pretty sure busting your teeth out would hurt way worse.
Yeah, I don't know. James, for some reason, would rather lose his front teeth in a skateboard.
Would you rather only talk in third person or never be able to call someone by name?
Third person is. First person is second person is you.
Third person would be like
him.
For me, what I would say is I wouldn't say I want water. I'd say Troy wants water. That's third person.
Oh yeah. So I don't know.
Troy is going to the store, not I'm going to the store. That's third person.
Call someone by name. I'm that person would be. I'm just like, hey, dude, come here. Just call
So which one
dude
would you
all the
rather
time.
have? This or
Yeah, never call anybody by name.
No, see, more people would talk
People
in
just
first
think you're
person.
crazy. I could just like, hey, dude, can you give me some water? Hey, dude. Hey.
Would I rather be Godzilla or King Kong? I don't think King Kong ever destroyed anything. I'm pretty sure Godzilla literally ripped through Tokyo. So, I'd probably be King Kong just because I'm pretty sure I don't think... Wow, really? What are all the Japanese people playing on this site? Jeez. Would you rather have it always be day or have it always be night? Always dark, always light.
Be day, I guess.
Always day. I'll check these off for a little bit. Would I rather be known as a drug dealer or known as a liar?
How do they even come from?
What do you mean you wouldn't be the friendly neighborhood dealer either? No one ever is!
Yeah.
I'd probably better be known as a liar. I mean, come on, being a drug dealer? It doesn't say either if I was known as a drug dealer, I'd probably go to jail because I didn't say whether or not. If I'm known as a drug dealer, the cops would probably come arrest me because I'm a drug dealer. So, I'm saying. I'm pretty fairly certain I think I would have probably gotten, arrested. But Would you rather only read romance novels or only read textbooks? Only romance novels sold in grocery stores and any topic of textbook.
What do you mean they sell just normal books? You can buy 50 Shades of Grey in Walmart, at Walmart, so romance novels.
Yes, but as the dealer, you would probably go to jail for it, so you wouldn't be getting paid anymore. Because after you come out of jail, nobody would go to you anymore.
You get paid as a liar because you still have a job. You never said you didn't have a job.
Yeah, I
as
didn't
a
say you
liar.
didn't have a job as a liar. If you were the dealer, it says you're known as the dealer. It didn't say anything. If you were known as the dealer, chances are the cops then would know that you're the
Romance
dealer.
novels.
So then you would had gone to jail, and then you come out, and nobody would want to. Would I rather have no thumbs or only have thumbs? Okay, says every other finger would be. Oh my God! Imagine that. Thumb, 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 all thumbs, or this.
And all thumbs.
I'd probably do all
Just
thumbs.
like all your fingers are this long. So.
Really? I mean, I could probably do.
We did that at camp. Duct taped our thumbs down. We had to open a peanut. It was really people were using their elbows.
What do you mean I'm overthinking too much? Think about it. If I'm known as a drug dealer, I'm going to jail. That's why I'd rather not. Would you rather prevent World War II or win a life-changing amount of money in a lottery?
For World War II.
Apparently people on the internet are horrible.
But they didn't say what you do with the
Would I rather swim in a pool of poo or get your head stuck in an elephant's ass for 20 seconds? Oh boy, for 20 seconds.
Stay in school forever.
What?
He said that he wanted to stay in school for textbooks.
That doesn't. Whatever. It didn't say you were at school.
No, but he wanted to stay in school.
I mean,
Oh,
both.
well, he'd have to, if he's still in school, he'd have to, but you're out of school. Don't read textbooks.
Problem with this, both of these involve shit. Basically. Because you've got sick of my head upper rears.
Do that one, because then you just take a show after that one. I don't know. Hold your breath.
I'd probably do this one.
I
mean,
I don't know.
But the other one, you'd also have to hold your breath in. Would you rather get 4 hours of sleep per night or get 15 hours of sleep per night?
4. Is this one or yours?
Yeah, this is yours.
Oh, that one. Sleep. 4.
4 hours of sleep?
Yeah. I'm gone.
No, more people said they would rather have 15.
I don't know. People all might think so.
Would I rather be Gandalf or Luke Skywalker? Okay, so I'd rather be Gandalf because Gandalf dies and then is he can't. This guy, I'm going Gandalf because think of Gandalf, man. He can die. Come on, Gandalf died and then came back. I'm pretty sure if Luke would have died, he'd have been dead. Gandalf at least died and came back.
What's the Gandalf for one?
It just says Gandalf. So,
I know.
would you rather not brush your teeth for a month or not shower for a month?
Not brush your teeth. Well, it doesn't say anything about not using deodorant or perfume or like mouthwash and gum and mints. So, not brush your teeth for a month. I think it'd be easier just to chew gum and eat mints and stuff. Doesn't say.
If I were at the end of the world, would I rather throw myself at lava or drown in a tsunami? Okay, so it's the end of the world. I'd rather lava because then I would die quicker. Okay, would you rather get gas every time you are around the sex you are attracted to or burp every time you kiss?
Well, every time you kiss, yes.
Would I rather be stabbed in the stomach 10 times or be shot in both kneecaps? It says either way I get to live, but
I think I'm get shot in both.
I'd rather get shot in both kneecaps, honestly, just because, come on. I don't know about, Would you rather be a hometown hero or be a sea-level celebrity no one really likes? The K-Fed or that woman who looks like Andy Dick?
I guess be a hometown. Well, if this is talking about how many people actually like you, or I don't know,
Yeah, but
you
is
get
this-
paid more being a celebrity because.
But you'd be a hometown hero, but with this one, no one would like you.
So it's your job you like to do it. You do it.
Yeah, but if nobody likes you, they might end up firing you because the ratings would. Oh, I don't like
No.
that actress or
No,
actor.
because you're not the. Not if you're not the role though. Like I don't think C-level celebrities are roles of it, things.
This is yours anyway, so.
I guess be a hometown hero. Yeah, see, most people would buy them.
Would I rather only eat stuffing for the rest of my life or only drink gravy for the rest of my life?
I only drink gravy for the rest of my life.
Stuffing all the way, baby.
Only gravy.
If you knew you were going to fail a test, would you rather rip up the exam paper or walk out laughing?
Walk out laughing.
Would I rather get a free appetizer with every meal or get a free dessert with every meal?
Oh.
Dessert, man.
Dessert.
Dessert's awesome.
Yeah.
It's like dessert's awesome. Sure. Sure. Appetizers are awesome too, but I mean, if you only had one knife, what would you spread first? Would you rather do the peanut butter or the jelly?
No,
You
if
can't
I had
wash
the
or
one
you
knife.
can't wash or lick the knife or anything. You have to actually go right to the next thing.
Well, jelly, since the jelly would come off as the knife better. Because then but then the next time there's peanut butter on it, but I don't know. You
No,
spread the knife.
But what this one is saying is basically what happens is you would get jelly in the peanut butter or peanut butter in the jelly.
No,
you
because
wouldn't
if
be
you
allowed
use the jelly, it can just fall off, and then you just kind of
No,
spread
but
it
there
on
would-
half the side of the bread, and then
But there
wipe it on the bread.
It says
and then-
it says you can't wash or lick the knife, so it means
You can't wash or lick. Spread the jelly on the bread.
That
and
still I think that still counts as washing it off.
then, no, jelly first.
But there would still be jelly, even if you did that. There still would be jelly. Like everybody said, peanut butter first.
No, because that's just maybe because I didn't read the top part about the one, and because sometimes they just.
Would I rather put a toothpick under each toenail and kick a wall? Oh my god, that is just, or be scalped, which is just as bad.
Maybe if you have the toe one.
I'd go the
Maybe
toe
so.
one because being
Yeah,
scalped is just
toe,
like just this. It's this.
Jelly sticks everything that's a nice because it falls off. Because depends on is he American? Because jelly and Jello and gelatin and jam. All
Would you rather have every question you've answered on this site come true, or
Unnecessary.
live with
Unnecessary.
constant labor level pain for the rest of your life? If the question include limb loss, they would grow back, but it would hurt. Once you've reached your last limb loss question, you would not grow back. Same rule applies to death and any other permanent damage questions. You cannot kill yourself if you choose the pain.
Yeah.
Sideways, that's cheating.
I don't know. I guess label level thing.
Okay, so would I rather cheese grate my upper arm? Wait, I already got this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm skipping that one. Would I rather have a massive head compared to my body or always have a bowl cut? I'd rather have the haircut. Screw it. A haircut. Would you rather travel the world confined to a wheelchair or spend your whole life in the same 200-mile radius? By choosing to stay in one place, you would not be handicapped. If in the wheelchair, you are handicapped.
200 miles. That's pretty far.
But you always live in that same 200-mile radius.
Yes, I could just live here for the rest of my life. And then I could go to I could still go to Pennsylvania and go to and stuff.
But basically, so basically, what this is basically saying is you basically live in the same place, which would probably be the same place you're living now for the rest of your life because it's 200 miles is huge. or you could have you're paralyzed from the waist down or something.
Or I would
Or-
choose somewhere else, like live in LA, because I'd choose that and then just live there for the rest of my life. So I just,
And with that, you could probably do all of California. You'd be able to go to all of California and even into like Washington, I think, at that point.
yeah, so I think even though I do want to
Oregon.
travel for that, I'd just say spend like missing 200 miles.
Yeah, because I mean, if you think about that one, really, this makes no
People
sense.
want to travel a lot.
But yeah, but they don't understand is
They wanna travel
you could
overseas.
you're in a wheelchair, which means something's wrong with your legs. That's basically what that means. There's something wrong with your legs. You can't walk anymore, so you're confined to a wheelchair.
You can still
that's-
travel and stuff like that. I don't know.
Would I rather have a large painting of myself or have a life-size sculpture of myself? Both are incredibly well done.
I'd say the painting because I think having a sculpture of yourself just thinks you even more like.
No, I'd rather have
obsessed with
the
yourself.
no. I'd rather have the giant. Yeah, sculpture. Come on.
Joe didn't keep the.
Would you rather have a first edition holographic Charizard or get $20?
Can I sell the holographic Charizard?
It doesn't say.
And how much would it cost? How much would it be?
It doesn't say, so you have to choose on whether.
If
know.
the holographic Charizard is more than $20, I'd do that and sell it.
But I'm saying it doesn't say, so you have to decide.
I guess get $20.
But Will, here's the thing. What if you get the holographic Charizard and it's only worth $5?
Or $10.
Or $10? You've missed out. That's what I'm saying. You don't know how much it's worth. I mean, because
I don't think.
would I rather eat a container of Flintstones vitamins or drink a bottle of Pepto-Bismol? Oh my god.
You'll be so healthy. No, because Pepto-Bismol isn't for health. It's when you stuff that gives you.
And I don't know. And I don't know.
Even
Okay,
stuff
here.
with vitamin would be bad.
Here. First edition holographic Charizard. A first edition holographic
Gee,
Charizard.
Pokemon based.
Pokemon based
PSA,
holographic
PSA.
$49.99.
PSA 7.
PSA 7 first edition Charizard base set. I think there's some of them in here.
Yeah, Hollow 4
That's
that's more than
$800.
That's more than
That's $799.
That's 10.
This one's $2,000.
that's
$299. Okay, here's 9 of them. Okay, you see, and this isn't just Charizard either. Most of these have a set of them in it. So see, look at here. Here's two hollow ones, only about $50. Here's one that's only about $50. So yeah, it's more than the 20, but still. Okay, so on to my question. I think I'd eat the container of Flintstones.
Flintstones want on gummy. Unless they make those now. When
They
we
are-
had them, they won't.
I know, but see, if you remember my childhood, they were the chalky, the chalky ones. They weren't
When I
the gummy
got
ones.
we got gummy ones, which are awesome. Caitlin, actually, they did that. Caitlin, no friend, when I was with them, when I was in camp, summer or whatever, we had the gummy vitamins, and Caitlin said that her and a friend ate them.
Okay, wait, this is yours, right?
Yeah.
So would you rather eat a 4-inch circumference venomous spider or an equally venomous wasp, and you have to eat it?
I have this wasp.
I don't want to be lonely, so would I rather only date people with severe OCD or only date chain smokers? OCD's, I'm sorry, chain smokers, man,
But people smoke. So,
Oh, what did I do? Get out of here!
oh.
Come on, here we go. Alright,
The
so,
next one's mine.
would you rather sound like anyone you want or speak any language you want. If you sound like other people, you are able to learn other languages. You are unable to learn other languages. You can't learn another language. But wait, it says I can sound like anyone I want. But it says I can't learn any other language. What if I wanted to sound like a French guy? Wouldn't I be speaking French because he's French? He's not English? But it says you
I
can't.
think it depends. You sound like other. If you sound like other you are, yeah. Oh, I'd rather speak any language I want.
Would I rather have a giant birthmark covering 70% of my face, or have a 2-foot tail and they can't be removed?
You can cover it up, even though that's a lot of your face. You can cover it up with
A 2-foot tail I could hide in my pants.
That'd be really hard. You have to really focus on.
But still, I'd rather have a tail
have
because
both
tail's
mouths.
awesome.
I'd rather have both mouths. So you could just not cover it up with makeup and just have it. Or would you rather? I'm gonna ask you this one. Because I have that one. I'd rather be allergic to peanut butter. Would you rather have what was it? It was that one. Or would you rather have to moan in every sentence for the rest of your life or whatever? Or have a dick scar on your forehead?
I'd rather moan. I'm sorry. That's just no. No, dick scar. No.
Covered up with makeup.
Would I rather never read another book or never hear another song? Sorry, I like music. I'd rather have music than reading. I'm sorry. I mean, come on, music is just, you know. Would you rather live in ancient Greece or live in ancient Egypt? Pyramids or Zeus?
Ancient Greece. No, it just sounded like the one person.
Would I rather be 4 feet tall or 8 feet tall? I had this one earlier. 8 feet tall.
That was yeah,
I know, it was earlier. Would you rather say yes or similar words to everything or no or similar words to everything? You must always follow through with the appropriate action.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm joking, of course. I don't know. I guess I know. I don't know.
He actually, but Will actually makes a point on that. That's what he says. You'd be saying no to everything.
I know, but then they'd say, "Want to get raped?" Yes.
Well, that's true.
Want to kill somebody? Yes.
Yeah, there you go. If you were saying yes to everything,
you'd
you'd have to kill someone or,
kill yourself.
Would I rather be forced to attend school for my entire life or be forced to marry your distant cousin? I'd rather go to school for the rest of my life. Really? We're dumb on here. Would you rather be waterboarded to death or be electrocuted to death?
Oh, electrocuted.
That is faster. Waterboarding is constant. Yeah, it's more. Would I rather be a Jedi Master or an Elite Saiyan? Come on, I've always wanted to be a Saiyan. Oh, come on! Dragon Ball Z was awesome. Would you rather lose your keys or lose your cell phone? I haven't either, but... It says you wouldn't recover either.
You could just buy a new phone, though.
It says you couldn't recover either. You could also get new keys made, too. So it doesn't say anything about that. It just says you wouldn't find them. But I can get new keys made or get a new phone.
Lose your keys, because I think that's cheaper to get made.
But I still made that point. It just says you won't get them back, but I could go...
Yeah. You got this one the third time.
This is the third time I'm skipping this one. Would I rather always be late or always be unprepared? You would be more than 20 minutes late consistently. Unprepared means that you wouldn't have what you needed for most activities. I'd rather be late.
That's what I know what unprepared means.
See? Yeah, you see? That's right, Slayer. Yeah, Saiyan. Fuck Star Wars, man.
No, you just... Go home.
Would you rather order a beer at a gay bar or order a mudslide at a sports bar?
Order a mudslide at a sports bar. Like that might be bad.
But it would assume. But that other one, the thing was that you were assuming that you were. That one said you were assuming you're a straight male.
Yeah, then you'd do it at a sports bar.
If I wanted to live, would I rather live until you're 80 but be morbidly obese, or live until I'm 50 but have supermodel looks? I'd rather have this one, honestly, because you know. If you could only play one for the rest of your life, would you rather play Rock Band or Guitar Hero?
Rock band is not just guitar. You could change and sing and play drums.
Guitar Hero.
No, I have more kind of old, so.
Would I rather be able to run 40 miles an hour or own a car? I already own a car, so own a car.
Well,
Would you rather only be able to meow yet live 9 lives, or be able to talk and live once?
Well, since humans can't talk and only live once, I would go with that one.
Because all these don't make sense. It's like, come on, I'm a human. I already do that. Would I rather live in Westeros or live in Middle Earth? Oh, okay. Westeros or Middle Earth? Middle Earth because I like Lord of the Rings. Would you rather stay in school for the next 30 years or leave school after 2nd grade?
Stay in school for the next 30 years.
Would I rather eat bacon for the rest of my life or eat potatoes for the rest of my life? You can prepare it however you'd like.
Oh,
potatoes.
they got this one because then you can put bacon in the potatoes.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, it doesn't say anything about not being able to have the other one.
Yeah.
So, would you rather only be able to whisper or only be able to shout? When speaking, it's always the same volume, no surgery. So always like this. Always like this.
Whisper, since I guess I already do that because people ask me to like speak up, I do, and they still ask me to speak up. So it's like I'm shouting when I try to do that. So.
If my parents had to give me one punishment, would I rather live without my phone or live without my computer, iPod, and clean clothes?
Clean clothes is like
Why?
child abuse.
Yeah, no, phone, I don't care. Come on, I don't want to not clean clothes. God, it's horrible. If you were on the Starship Enterprise, would you rather work under Kirk or work under Picard? You've never seen either, so.
No, pass this one.
Pass it?
Yeah,
Okay.
this one's fine.
Would you rather have extremely muscular arms, or we got this one? We had this one earlier today.
An upside down isosceles triangle or a right side up triangle?
We were saying that that's how it would be. You'd be like really buff up here, and then your legs would be really like kind of skinny, and or really really huge, fat, like awesome muscular legs, and really really skinny up
No,
top.
I said that I would rather have the arms.
Would I rather be a professional taser testee or be a professional beach bag gun testee? Sorry, excuse me. I meant beanbag gun. I'd probably go with this one. Sure, it'd be bruised and it would hurt, but come on, you're always being electrocuted.
Yeah, but people, do they even?
Would you rather ride in a hot air balloon or ride in a hovercraft? You got this one earlier.
You had it though. I'll ride in the hovercraft.
Well, I even said ride in a hovercraft because I was like, ride in a hovercraft, man. Would I rather not be able to feel any pain or have extremely brittle bones?
That's called something, but.
I'd want to not be able to feel pain.
Even though that can be kind of dangerous, but. I mean,
Would you rather be Chinese or Japanese?
Japanese. Wait, what's the thing?
You would live in Japan or China, respectively.
Japanese.
Would I rather watch The Big Bang Theory or watch The Office?
That's Big Bang.
Big Bang Theory. Sorry, Office, but... Would you rather write a book or paint a picture? You would not get money from either.
Write a book. Would I rather attempt to survive a
Attempt to survive a computer uprising as in Terminator, or attempt to survive a zombie outbreak Dawn of the Dead. Bleh. I'd rather Terminator. Bye. Would you rather always run or always crawl?
Always run.
Always run? Yeah, we got this one earlier, wasn't it? I think it was mine.
Yeah. Oh, let me see.
Was it earlier than this? No, I thought
Yeah.
I had it.
No, it was because he said like Flash, but like more shitty or something like that. It's
No!
always run.
I could have swore we got this one earlier today when we were at Burger King.
Then
But
maybe no, because it said that would you rather run or
oh wait, no, that was right. It was would you?
About a-
I remember earlier. It was would you rather run like the Flash or jump like Superman up a building? And I was
Yeah.
sitting there like, why would you ever want to jump to the top of a
but we
building?
did get that one earlier this stream. We did in the stream.
Would I rather always disappoint people or always anger people? It would be a serious feeling of deep disappointment.
And go to my goodness. This is yours though. This is yours. So.
What? This is mine. I know. So do I want to disappoint? No, I'd rather anger, I guess. I mean, although disappointment is more. Would you rather never be able to compliment or never be able to complain?
Never be able to complain.
Would I rather work 10 hours a day 4 days a week, or 8 hours a day 5 days a week? I'd rather 8 hours 5 days a week. I'm doing more work, getting more money.
That's 40 hours.
Oh, I have been streaming for like.
It's pretty simple.
I know that's what I know. Don't think. Do I want to play Starbound? I mean, I don't know if I can stream that from here though. I mean, I could end my stream, I guess, if you want to stream. And this one's yours. So would you rather write in cursive or only type in caps?
Wait in cost.
This includes resume, ransom notes, email, love letters, and it's not guaranteed to be beautiful.
You know, mine's not anyways, but it's fine. It's legible. And I don't really care.
Okay, so you'd rather write in cursive. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and call this stream there. So yeah, this was pretty good, but that's the end of the stream for this. So thanks for coming by.